right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, which tells us truth. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and sound doctrine. Alright, and to the Akwathim and the children that believe on the true names of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, He exists, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, He is the deliverer. My name is Micah Allah Bun Gad, Bun Yasha Allah from the Watchman Philadelphia camp, you know. And I just wanted to do a real quick sit down concerning the hopeful elect. Well, you're going to know that the elect, you're going to know that they are the elect at this time once they become crowned by Yahweh Shai, you know, after you know, they endure it, man, you know, because this thing is about endurance, you know. So I don't want this to be too long. It's going to be, Lord's will, be pretty short and edifying, and you get it. All right, only the elect will get it anyway. But everybody fighting for a crown. You know, everybody's fighting for a crown. You know, when you got dudes doing it wickedly, man. You got dudes trying to make it seem like that they are the elect, and they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They just sit out there, try to gather men and do all types of crazy things, man. But this is the book of Revelations, chapter 4, starting at verse 1. It says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads," man. So what's that? That's the elect right there, man. Having his, look, let's read that again. The lamb is talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Mount Sion is talking about what? Israel, man. You know, all Israel. Let's read that again. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 1. It says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb, Yahweh Shai, stood on the Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads." So who's the Father's name? Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh. Okay, let's go. Verse 2, it says, "And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping, Salakia, with their harps, Salakia, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne." So they sung like it was a new song before the throne, right? So what's that new song? The new song is the song that we singing right now. You know, telling you about the America's going to be destroyed. You know, that we the Israelites. You know, you know, we've been singing this song since old, but that old song comes back. That old song comes back because why? It comes back to our remembrance, man. Okay, because before in our past lives we were singing the same old song. Like you got that song from Digital Underground, "All Around the World is the Same Song," and I believe I said that before in another video, man. But that's what it is. The old song is the new song, you know. And all right, we're gonna finish this because I got something about bringing back things to our remembrance, man. Because when we were first born in this age, we didn't know who we were, you know. We didn't know who we were. All right, continuing on, I'm going to go back to verse 2. It says, "And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth." So the only people that's going to get what we're saying right now is the elect. And I'm talking about wholeheartedly, and not just saying you repeating it. What it mean by getting it? Understanding it. You're living it. It's in your mind constantly. Because you can get on camera and bullshit your life away. But what are you doing off the camera, man? Are you still going out there prophesying to people without the camera being on in everyday life? You know, when things pop up, you know, you just bring up the scriptures, you know? That's the elect getting it, man. All right, verse 4 says, these are they which were not defiled with woman. So that woman is talking about different doctrines. And you have dudes that come into the truth that practice all types of different religions, man. I was Muslim. I was a 5%er. I was a Mason. I was Buddhist. All that bullshit. And I'm talking about the ones that's real heavy like that. When you know, but them dudes, they really get into it. And matter of fact, they go hopping around, man. You know, because we all believed in something. Because I'm gonna say this, man. When I first came in, I was pretty much, man. I grew up in the church, man. You know, and like Jesus and all that. I was on that. But now, like, there was just my soul that was stuck to that, man. Like, damn, something about this, and I had to do research. When I grew up and got older, and I came into the truth, and I'm like, damn, man, all along, the thing that I wanted was right. I could never be no Muslim, man. I could never be no atheist. I could never be no 5%er. You know, that's what it's talking about. That woman and different doctrines that dudes follow. All right, it says, these are they which were not defiled with woman, for they were virgins. For Salakia, for they are virgins. Virgins mean you ain't go for that bullshit. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men. Hold up, being the first fruits unto Yahweh, unto the Most High, and to the Lamb. To Yahweh Shah. So that's the first fruits that's going to come into the kingdom. All right? That's going to be the ones, the 144,000 going to be the ones that put the chains on these other nations along with Yahweh Shah and heavenly angels and put them right into slavery after this thermonuclear destruction. You know? So this is the year of prophecy, man. So this is something to look for, to look forward to if you're a man of the Lord, man. And it's going to be revealed. Because guess what? Everybody out here, we all fighting for a crown. But how are you fighting for it, man? Are you doing it righteously, or you being a snake about it and sneaking around and not trying to go through proper channels and levels to get to where you're supposed to be at? And only Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah knows. All right? Well, that's why it says, work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know? You work out your salvation, your own salvation with fear and trembling. A lot of dudes don't do that, man. All right? Matter of fact, verse 5 says, and in their mouth was, Salakia, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. So, yo, they was found without fault. You know? Now, look at prime example. I got to bring this one out. Apostle Tahar, man. Can't nobody go around saying no bad shit about Apostle Tahar. Especially yo, man, you got dudes, he got a good rapport amongst Israel. And the only people that's going, because you're going to have scoffers, man. You're going to have scoffers. But can they prove it? All right? Do you have the proof to say, well, Apostle Tahar this and Apostle Tahar that? No, dog, you don't got it. You know? When I met the man personally, he's a genuine man. You know, Apostle Gabar too. You know, they genuine men. Now you can tell by a man's spirit how they are, man. You know, they ain't out there teaching no lies and no falsehoods and all that. You know, so that's one way. Like, you know, if you're a man of the Lord, you ain't gonna have no God. You're not gonna have no fault. Yes, we all do sin. We have sinned and all that. But when you come into this truth and you teaching and all that, man, listen, everybody's gunning for you. You know? Like when you up, everybody want a gun for you because everybody wants your spot, man. That's why I'm going to name this, we're fighting for our crowns, man. You know? We're fighting for our crowns. Because, hey, that's exactly what we're doing. And guess what? If you're fighting a righteous fight, your fighting is not in vain, man. Just know that. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra to back up that, and I'm going to end it on this one. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42, starting at verse 42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number. And they all praised Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with songs. So they praised Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with songs. They all, so that's talking about the elect and because that in Revelation the 14th chapter spoke of the 144,000 chosen. Now this speaks of the people, the 144 and their multitudes, their families, man. All right. It says, I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So see that now, people when they see that he was taller than them, they thinking like his regular height. No, taller, that's why I said he was more exalted. So that's what taller mean. He was exalted among everybody, man. Amongst the face of the earth, man. Why? Because he's that boy. Not to use that, say he's a boy, man. But that's how we, language, slang. But he's all that, basically. He's all that. Taller than all the rest. So taller than all the rest, he went through more than you. He died for us. We ain't died for him. That's why he's taller than us, man. All right. Verse 44, it says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Now are they crowned and receive palms, man. So what, it's a reward, man, for your work. All right, we do this for the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not for ourselves. All right, and we got to fight for our crown, because you got all different type of doctrines out here. That's why I taught. Matter of fact, let's get it. We're gonna read. It says, then said I unto the angel, what young person is that? Which young person is that crowneth? Is it Salakia? What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, Yahushua, who they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Most High, for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So check this out. You got dudes that say that name, but they don't act brotherly. You got dudes that they're so prideful they can't take rebuke. Like, this is real life. This is not no game, man. You got dudes that can't take rebuke. And they prideful as hell. And all is about to be exposed, man. The men of the Lord are about to be exposed. That's what this is talking about right here. They're about to be exposed. The men of the Lord, man, who they are, man. Because we're going to have, the Lord's will, I'll be one of those men, but they're going to have to go through these hard times, man. The time of Jacob's trouble. And all these dudes that was playing around with it, when it comes to the RFID microchip, they going to fold, man. They going to fold like clothes when you take them out the dryer and you folding them shits, man. All right. Verse 48, I'm ending on this. It says, Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua our power thou hast seen, man. So that's what they do, man. We go out there on the highways and byways week in and week out and tell her this truth. And also you have to be patient, man, because this thing is no joke. It's real. And look, man, it's a reward in this thing. All right. And you got a lot of false doctrines and false teachers, and then, yo, dudes even talking about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. But are they really about him? No. And with that, man, I hope that this lesson was edifying, you know. And we got to fight through all that, man. We got to fight through all that, you know. And that's why my name is, we're fighting for our crowns, you know. Like that old song, you got to fight for your right to party. Yo, you got to fight for our right, man, to rule the kingdom, man. You know. This is a fight. And you got to endure it, man. With any fight, you have to endure. You know. Even when things is looking down, you still have to endure, man. And with that, man, I hope that this lesson was edifying. I hope I wasn't rambling too much. I hope it made sense. And until the next lesson, I'm going to say, Shalom.